Hey everybody, this is Tambeyoda, and today we have from the War for Cybertron Siege line, Deluxe Class, Spinister. Alright, so real quickly, we're going to take a look at his box. Alright, now let's get this guy open so we can check him out. Alright, so now he does come with a couple of extra things inside the box. He does come with his instructions. And something that I did notice in his instructions, if you look at the weapons here, those names are in Cybertronian. I'll have to look that up a little bit later on, but that is kind of curious right there, because I do know that he is kind of a little special, where in his original G1 figure, he had two Battle Masters. Now, in the Siege line, you can get those Battle Masters. Now, one of them comes in the Wave 4 Battle Masters by himself. The other one, you have to get an Amazon exclusive to be able to get him, which is the Decepticon Phantom Strike Squadron, which comes with a Sky Warp. So that's a good set to get anyways, so you can get both of those figures. Now, unfortunately, I don't have those, so I'm not able to show those off. But from what I've been told that he actually looks better with these, and these are the weapons that he comes with inside his packaging. So I think the colors are a little off on his other weapons, the ones that are the Battle Masters. But you just take these and just put those like that, and he has his two weapons, and those look like pretty good facsimiles for Battle Masters. So they just don't transform. Now you can stack them on top of each other, stuff like that. Let me show you that. And the way that they fit into his hands, they almost make his hands disappear. Now, if you want to stack them on top of each other, you can do that, or you have like a dual gun type thing, and you can either have the blue on top or the purple on top. It's completely up to you. So, all right. So real quickly, let's take a look at his articulation. So coming up to the head, he has a probably a ball joint here. Now, and the shoulder, you have a forward, back, pin joint out to the side, twist right here, a elbow, a double elbow. Then on the wrist, you have a twist. All right, now coming back here, if you want to take a look at something, this is a little bit of a side thing. There is a notch in here that will hold these up and keep those straight, so you don't have to worry about that. Now they will kind of flop around a little bit, but other than that, coming down to the waist, pivot, the hips, forward, back, out to the side, twist, knee, and then coming down to the feet, you have pivots and pivots. So very good. Now the funny thing about this guy is the canopies that are here on the bottom are full canopies. So in his helicopter mode, he does have an extra canopy or an extra cockpit that's on the other side, and I'll show that to you in just a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and get into transformation. It is a little bit of a funky transformation since he does have these weird legs. But first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and bring up the arms. So you want to tab those together and do that for both sides. See, there's a tab right there, and that's a slot that you're gonna slot that tab into. And we'll bring these down. We'll tab these into the shoulders in a little bit, and you can see the slot right there and the tab. But we'll do that in just a little bit. You want to bring these down like this. We'll take this down and bend this forward just a little bit so that we can bring the whole tail fin out. Now the chest will rotate onto the back here, and then you clip that in, and that head will kind of stay underneath here. You won't see it, so you don't need to spin it around. Now once we have that, then we're going to work on the feet here, which become the stabilizers. So flip these fins or these panels up. All right, and this will come out. This will come out. You'll flip this one up, and that'll tab into right there. Now with the other foot, it's a little bit different because you see that there's a tab over here. So you got to go like this. No, the tab's way over here. So this will go all the way around. And see, we're here originally. See, this is the foot. You bring that up, bring it out, and then around. And that will all tab in. If I can get that to tab in. They're a little tricky because they have to be exact with the clearances. So that all tabs into place, keeps it from moving around. Now next, what you want to do is you have to flip the hips one direction. Give me 1 second, let me figure out. No. So you flip it around so that the one without the landing gear is on the bottom of the helicopter, the opposite side of the propeller. So what you'll do is you'll rotate this like this so that the panel's flipping up. And you'll bring this around like this. And you'll close that panel up. And then you can where this screw is, you can rotate the hips. This will come up to kind of get out of the way of the arm, but you may have to move that around just a little bit. So that'll come down like this. Now, I've never been able to get this to fit in here correctly. It always wants to push out, but I don't worry about that too much. This piece right here, you're going to have this like this for the stabilizer. Like I said, this piece will tab into the side right there, and then there was a notch. You can see right here that those will all line up together. So you'll line that up, and then you'll tab the arms into the side. So that should all come together. There he goes. There we go. All right, so now for the other leg, you'll bring this up. Let me make sure this is correct. So yeah, that'll go like that. So you want to make the panel go up so that whenever you flip it around, the cockpit will be on the top. All right, close this panel up. And then this will come back. This will kind of fit into here. So there's a tab right there that fit into there. All right, and then I'll kind of slot that in like before, right there. That slot, and then go ahead and tab that in up here. And there you go. Spinister in helicopter mode. You can bring this landing gear down. Now I did forewarn you about this. Yeah, see, it doesn't really, mine doesn't want to stay in, but it's more of a friction joint, and I may have mistransformed him or something. There may be some kind of issue that maybe I haven't figured out, but yeah, it's still okay. There's still a cockpit down there, but if you have them like this, then you can't really see that. So, and then you'll just take these pieces, and if you want it to be clean so that you can see the guns, then you'll tab them in like this. If you tab them in the other way, it'll still kind of work. It doesn't tab in as far, but you see that the guns aren't clean. You got the holes. So tab that in like that, and it looks a little bit better. Do the same thing with this side. And Spinister in helicopter mode. All right, so to transform this bad boy back, basically we'll go in reverse order. We're going to take these off, take this off, bring that forward. This will come undone from there. Bring that down. This is going to come up, but you can kind of right, this will rotate forward right here, so you want to see this design. And disconnect this, bring it underneath and forward like that. This will tab up. You'll bring this up, and then if you push that in, then it'll stay. Push that in, it'll stay. All right, so Spinister back in robot mode. Looking very good. So this is a very good figure. Just feeling it, it feels like the plastic is a good quality. It feels very heavy for plastic. I know some of the I've been able to review some of the new figures from Earthrise, and they feel a little thin, but this feels nice and hefty. The plastic feels really good on this, so this should last really well. The wings are kind of a soft plastic, so you're probably not going to have any issues with those breaking or anything like that. Other than that, the one thing that you can do to upgrade this is if you want to go out and get his target masters, then you can also do that, and he'll have his complete target masters along with him. So I know that a lot of people were excited for Spinister because basically the only Spinisters that we've had before were BotCon exclusives or were subscription service figures, and those have already really gone up in value. So and this guy is not a combiner or anything like that. So this is a standalone figure that is a very good quality and looks really good in his robot mode. His aircraft mode or his helicopter mode, it does have that canopy underneath, or that seat, or the cockpit underneath. That kind of throws it off if you're looking from underneath, but if you have it up on a shelf where you're looking from above, you can't really see that. So all right, well, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that. If you did enjoy this, please give us a thumbs up. It's Tambeyoda. I'll see you guys next time.